Hello, vinyl community, enthusiasts, lovers of all things vinyl. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Thank you so much for coming back here today. You can tell I'm in a different environment here. I'm sweating in this place really bad, but I need to get inside to my favorite record shop today, where I'm basically going to check out Paul McCartney's album, Tug of War. I'm going to see if my record shop still has it here. Thank you, James Giffiths, I hope I'm saying your last name right, for encouraging me about coming to get this record, because I had a small conversation with him on one of his videos, and just told him that I've seen this album in my record shop before, and I told him I think I'm going to pick it up, and he told me to tell him what I think about it. So without further ado, let's get out of this sun and let's go see if they still have this album. Alright, there it is. I got it, guys. This is so awesome. Paul McCartney's Tug of War. James, thank you again for recommending this. I am looking forward to this. And I'm going to go ahead and listen to this right now. But you know what? My whole demeanor right now with my clothes and my hair, it's not very presentable. So I'm going to change real quick, and then I'm going to go listen to this, because if I'm going to do this properly, I need to look a lot more presentable. So give me just 1 second here, guys. Alright, this is a lot better. I just had to freshen up, guys. I just got out of work after I came home from the record store there. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and play this record, and I'm going to let you guys know my thoughts here in just a second on Paul McCartney's Tug of War. I'm really excited. So I'll see you in just a second. Alright, guys. So I listened to the album, and my first impressions of the album as a whole is that Paul McCartney did an amazing job. The mix on this album is just so, shall I say, lush and groovy, and just there's just so many different wonderful sounds, and there's just a few times where you get that panning effect, where something, there was one song on here, gosh, I wonder if I can remember which one it was, because you went listening to this music and you get lost in it, but I cannot remember which one that was right off the top of my head right now. But there was one song in particular where there was a trade-off between, on the left side of a guitar part and then of a horn part. It was just absolutely awesome. But some standout tracks from this album, just from the very first listen that I got off this album. Standout tracks, Somebody Who Cares. I kind of feel like this song is a little bit of a, there's a little bit of a comedic effect in there. And the only reason I say that, I think it's meant to be a kind of a very sweet song, saying that, someone does care about you no matter what happens to you. There's always somebody that cares about you in your life, which is a very nice point. But I feel like there's a comedic effect in this a little bit as well, because the whole thing here, him saying that, where is it at here? There it is. It says, like, somebody has taken the wheels off your car when you had somewhere to go. Well, it's annoying, not going to get very far. I know, but somebody cares. I just kind of feel like, it's just kind of, he's throwing a little humor in there as well. Maybe I'm taking that the wrong way exactly, but I feel like it's kind of like a comedic, it's mixed in with a sweet, sweet message, is what I'm trying to say. Another song that on here that I believe needs to get a mention is the song Here Today. This song I know, but I realized I only had heard it from Paul McCartney's Back in the U.S. Album, when he first came back and did that whole U.S. tour. This song was one of my favorite songs off of that live performance, and I was very, very pleased, very happy to hear what the studio version of this song sounded like. I really liked the instruments in a lot of these songs, to be honest, but this song in particular, because I kind of was familiar with this song, I really enjoyed hearing the interpretation of what it sounded like originally on the studio album. I liked the violin and the cello work was absolutely on par. Amazing. When you flip over to side B, some songs that I really enjoyed off this side was oh, actually, you know what, I'm sorry, let me go back to the other side. I was like, oh, you missed the one song. What's That You're Doing with Stevie Wonder. I know when I heard, I believe again it was James that was talking about this. He mentioned Stevie Wonder when he was talking about this album, and I really dig this song. This is one of those funky songs off the album, and Stevie Wonder and Paul McCartney make a very good mix together. But when you flip over to side B, one song that I was kind of intrigued with, but I'm gonna have to listen through the whole album again. But the Pound is Sinking. At first, I was like, the Pound is sinking. What in the world is he talking about? But best I can tell is that he's just talking about money and how it's just, and maybe in that time the market was just going down, and just having some struggles. So interesting take on that. But that song really intrigued me. I like that one a lot. Another one, Get It, was really good as well. I really like the Spanish guitar in this album. Overall, the few tracks that have that, this is one that has, I believe, Spanish guitar in this one. It's acoustic guitar, yes, but there's a song in here though that has Spanish guitar. Oh, it was this one, excuse me. It was Somebody Who Cares. I really enjoyed that song a lot, with Spanish guitar in there. But after that, everything else was just was a decent song. Overall, I think the album overall, the soundscape of it all is amazing. I think Paul McCartney's vocals, probably some of the best vocals I've heard of Paul McCartney ever. So, and again, I've only heard a handful of his stuff from his albums and singles and things like that. So anyway, guys, that is my take on Paul McCartney's Tug of War, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. We did a little something different today. Comment below if you like this format. But anyway, guys, again, VC, thank you so much for being the very best community on YouTube, and I mean that. Just the growth that I've had so far since I've joined the VC community, and just the love and just the sincerity I feel from the group of people that are on this side of YouTube. It's awesome. So guys, thank you so much. Keep flipping that wax, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.